Alright, this video is going to be on DSP being a choosing beggar specifically. On points I'm going to be talking about is his email and him choosing the specific people to interview him. And yeah, I'll be getting into that in this video. Alright, so on his pre-stream podcast today, he was talking about how he was going to do an interview with some guy. I can't remember it, but it had something to do with being like a doctor. And so he was talking about how this guy was he thought about doing the interview, and then it turns out the guy was using the N-word and stuff, and it's like, bruh. And after that, he gets an offer from this other guy. I don't know his name, but apparently him and the doctor guy had beef or something. And DSP starts getting into the mind space of that people want to interview him. But the only reason the guy that wanted to interview him, the second guy specifically, was because he hated the doctor guy. And he just wanted to get back at him or something. And it's just funny because DSP actually thought for a second that he's actually somebody important worth interviewing. But one other thing I wanted to get into is the choosing people who he wants to interview, and how people say, or how he chooses people to essentially be that don't know a damn thing about him, and that he can just lie to, the quartering. In the quartering thing, it wasn't even an interview. He literally, the quartering said that literally, he didn't say it completely, but it was on an It's a Gundam video. And the quartering told It's a Gundam that he couldn't ask financial questions and, the stuff that really matters. And it's if you can't ask that, what the fuck is the point of asking you for an interview in the beginning? And if you're just gonna lie during the whole damn interview, then don't do an interview. It's pointless, and he's only doing it again so that he can, get a smidge of attention again. And then what he's going to do, what he did with the quartering, is as soon as the quartering thing happened, the interview, he did a fucking marathon for, a retrospective stream, I think that's what it's called, and for, $1,000. And it's it was clearly made so that he could get money. He's a bastard, oh my god. Bullshit artist. BULLSHIT. Bullshit artist. Anyway, I'm sorry for that, but I thought it would be funny. But DSP in the past has also dodged interviews, during an interview thing, somebody who was supposed to interview him, the guy was oh, let me do an interview with you for a podcast. And it's they wanted to schedule ahead of time 3 episodes, which is a month or something like that. And the dude said, I'm gonna be sick then. What the fuck is that? He literally had a time picked out for him to pretend being sick or some shit. And then another thing was that another guy wanted to interview him, but the guy was oh, I don't even know who DSP is. My friend told me about him. Let me send him a DM. Dude gets back to him in 20 minutes at the middle of night. And he says, yeah, we can do the podcast thing. You just have to pay me $800 a day. What the hell? He still thinks that he's this guy. And during his, Twitch banning thing or something like that, I think it was that Twitch banning thing, and the guy got on a phone call with somebody on Twitch, or maybe it was a voicemail, and he was, talking to them he had authority over them. He wasn't even, he wasn't a pig roach. He's a roach. You yell at the roaches, and then they just come back. He's a pig roach. And so he comes back, and he's I want to know why, 1, I was banned, 2, am I allowed to be an affiliate if I was banned, and 3, can I have monetization, something bullshit. And it's bro, you're literally the last time anybody heard your name before you fucking jerked off on stream was literally nobody. When you recorded a stream 2012, it's been 12 years since then. Actually, no, it hasn't. It's been 11 years ago. And then on his podcast, not podcast, but his interviews, he says the same shit that he says to his viewers. And I can't even I'm gonna take this out of the It's a Gundam video. I can't say any Disney songs that I can't remember them. I can only remember I Can Show You the World, most of that stuff, but I can't remember all of it. But his freaking explanation and his backstory lore, and I've only heard it maybe 3 times, I can remember it. It's In 2010, I lost my job. I was completely blindsided, and I was completely something. And it wasn't even my fault in 2010, and I didn't even want to do it as a job. Like, holy shit, why is his stuff so memorable? And I guess that's pretty much the end of this part, because I don't want this to be, like, egregiously long, like a Phil video. And, yeah, thanks for watching, because I'm gonna need to calm down. Alright, thanks for watching, lady. This is Bluely, I guess, ranting about DSP and signing off.